has some room on the right wing, plays it in front. Cole Lynn shot, scores. There's the top line. It's Cole Lynn getting the first of the series. A Canuck defender fell, which opened some things up, and it's 1-0 for the Visitors. This is a fast strike top line for Texas. Top line coming out for Texas. Nice play by Mueller, and he throws Lynn to the ice. Here, brings it across the line. Here's Carlson. Caprice ball fan on the shot, gets it back, and they score! How about that? Gio Brisebois joins the rush, takes the pass and buries it, and the Canucks get a late one. Abbotsford especially, but I don't think I've ever heard of Artie Chan. Now he's going to make a save, and he makes a glove stop on Taylor. Man's doing it again, unbelievable. Right on cue, Sheelots with a great stop. 1-1, Wolanin to Mancini, look at him go. Victor Mancini in on goal, shoots, and he can't get it to go. Pass. What a burst from Mancini. Canucks here these last 2 minutes. The puck is in front of their bench, and now there's a 2-on-1. Carlson with Mueller. Carlson to Mueller. He scores! They were building. They were dominating. Meanwhile, Strange's shot easily almost snagged down, and then Strange's score. Sheelots looked like he had it. Handcuffed him a bit, and Strange's follows up, gets his own Stars with a chance the other way. Here's Blumel behind the defense. Poked away by Sheelots. Nice job with his goal stick when the Canucks bring. Reckermacki trying to get in the attacking zone. He's got room. He throws it backdoor. He just simply shoots, stopped by Poirier. Another good defensive play, and he backhands to the line, but not out. Smith takes a feed from Kara. Over to the left point for Wolanin. He'll tee up a shot. Stopped by Poirier. He scores! Christian Wolanin! Let's get out of here! Christian Wolanin just called game one! Lands a stick in the scotch, heading to the locker room. Wolanin the hero!
Pretty exciting weather, Manny. What you take away from that game?
The major takeaway, obviously, getting the job done is a big positive for us. Again, the term resilient comes to mind for our group. Just staying with the process all game long. There was a lot of frustration that set in throughout our game, and obviously we have to give them credit. They're a very high skill team, high quality team, and they were able to get some sustained pressure on us. So there's obviously things we want to clean up, but the major takeaway is we got the job done.
So they give the group the penalty kill specifically at the end of the third period there, how big that was for the group to head into overtime?
Obviously massive for us. They've proven throughout the course of the playoffs that they are reliable, and then we've been able to gain or keep momentum as a result of them. But again, that's a product of guys just understanding that every moment in the game counts. Special teams especially, just for gaining and building momentum. But obviously to come through at the end of the third period like that was big.
You didn't get to see Texas in the regular season. What did you expect from them tonight?
Well, just having 48 hours of prep to do and watching their last 5, 6, 7 playoff games. The things that stand out, they're obviously a highly skilled team that's capable of making plays in the O-zone. And we saw that tonight. So that's one thing that we want to try to limit is their ability to get those looks and those opportunities. But they were exactly as advertised. They were high paced. They were coming at us and putting us under duress.
The first 2 rounds were 3 and 5 games. Now the rest of the way is going to be 7. How do you prepare your guys differently for a group of 7 games?
There is no different preparation. Our mindset since game 1 has been just the next one. That's the only thing we can focus on. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We don't want to think too far down the line. It's play and rest from here on out. So we'll enjoy the win tonight. Come tomorrow, we'll analyze our game, clean some things up, and be ready to go Saturday.
It was another strong performance from Sheelots. When he's on his game like that, does it kind of make everybody else feel a little bit more confident and let them be a little bit looser, I guess, and push offensively?
I wouldn't say looser, but yes, the confidence that he plays with definitely runs through the group. So knowing that when he's feeling it and he's confident in his game, we know we have him to back up our mistakes that we make. But in terms of loosening up, that definitely wouldn't be the term I would use.
And the atmosphere tonight, it was amazing. With the different cheers and everything, like, was that something that the team was excited for, being back at home for the start of the series?
The guys have definitely been talking about that the last few days, just wanting to be back at the Abbey Centre, and the playoff crowds here have been next level. So there's definitely a lot of energy in the building when we give them something to cheer about that the guys feed off of. So it was definitely took advantage of home ice today.
What do you think about the team's face-off work tonight? Like, this is a completely different team. How do you think the team fared?
Not very well. No, there's a number of things that go into that. We'll look at it again tonight, but starting with the puck is definitely an advantage at this time of year, and something that we'll need to get better at come Saturday.
How you saw it?
Yeah, it started as a great play by Woozy, I think, stepping up, getting it up to Boehner. He entered the zone, found Carly on the weak side, and we had a little 2-on-1, and Carly made a nice fake, and then found me back door. It's pretty easy.
Just the overtime goal there, Christian Menchie just kind of fired a shot, goes in. For you guys to just be able to celebrate and kind of let that release out, what was it like for the group to kind of experience that together there?
Oh, it was awesome, but still a long ways to go. We got to do that 3 more times, so I think enjoy it for now and then focus and get ready for Saturday.
You did get to play Texas in the regular season. How was it the first game against them?
It was good. It's exciting playing a new team. You don't know what to expect, and it's a good team over there. Like, we got to be dialed in and keep pushing.
Abbotsford crowd was super loud tonight for Hardy, chanting Hardy. None more loud than on the penalty kill when he got pushed in the net there, and then he got up, showed a little bit of emotion. Do you like seeing your goalie kind of stand up for himself like that?
Yeah, I mean, it shows he's engaged and is like competing. Like, I think that's something that's super important.
Ty, this is a long playoff run. You're new to the HL. What have you learned really about your game as this team has gone further into the postseason?
Just to be solid, like both sides of the puck, be responsible, and try and do whatever I can to help the team win.
And what's going through your head between the third period and overtime during that intermission?
For me, I'm just focusing back in. It's just another period in my mind. Obviously, there's a little more on the line, but at the end of the day, it's what we've been doing for 3 already, so I just regroup and get ready to go play.
How much confidence do you guys have in your defense core right now? I mean, they scored 2 goals. They've been able to contribute offense throughout these playoffs. For you guys up front, what's it like to have some defense back there that can really contribute on the scoreboard there?
No, it's been great. Anytime you can get scoring from the back end, it's a huge help. Not only that, though, they've been really good about getting the puck up to us and giving us chances to go on a rush and make a play. So it's been awesome.
What's the excitement level for Saturday after tonight?
Awesome. I imagine the building will be juiced and it'll be loud, so we're all pumped.
Celebrating that goal, yeah, it looked like you guys are having a pretty good celebration for the group on the overtime.
Yeah, it was a great goal. Really important to get the game won. So we got the job done, and we were really happy about it.
What do you like most about your group tonight? Obviously, pretty tight game throughout, overtime, everything. It felt like it was pretty back and forth, a lot of shifts throughout the game with momentum. What did you like most from your group?
I think we were consistent with it. We stuck to it. It wasn't really going in, but we stuck to it and got the job done.
You haven't played in Texas all season. What was it like to play them for the first time in such a high-stakes game?
It took us a little bit to get used to them. They're a really good team. They got a lot of skills, and it was a really tight game, and we got the job done.
The Abbotsford crowd tonight was chanting Artie quite a bit, but more loud than when he got pushed into the penalty on the penalty kill there, and then he kind of fought back there. Do you like seeing your goalie show that much?
Yeah, Artie's got that fight in him. He's our rock back there, and he's really good since the beginning of the playoffs. So we got to stick to him.
So you set the tempo for this series. How's the group feeling right now after experiencing that?
We feel good. We'll feel good for tonight. Enjoy it tonight, and we've done a good job throughout this playoffs of just turning the page and looking to the next challenge. I was just saying over there's 4 teams left. It's a pretty cool thing. We only have a handful of guys on our team that have been this far into a season, so it's about just staying in the present. I know it's a pretty cliche thing to say, but we'll enjoy it tonight, like I said, and then focus on what we got to adjust and change going into the next game.
I felt like a lot of momentum in the kind of second half of the third, even overtime to start. I felt like you guys had it, and that big penalty kill to close out the third period. How were you guys feeling just in the last little bit of that game? It felt like you guys were feeling pretty good about the last game.
Yeah, we've been poised. I like our composure throughout this whole playoff. I had the I'll say pleasure of watching. Obviously you never want to be watching, but I watched pretty much after the Tucson series, and we've seen a lot of poise and composure from our group throughout everything. So we know that when we play our game, it's a tough thing to do, but there's 4 teams left and all of them are pretty good. So we're just going to stay in the moment and try and prepare for the team.
Can you just walk us through the winner? How do you see it?
Take a shot, close your eyes, see what happens. It's my grandma gives me crap for not shooting enough, so I was looking to really just get off the ice and just take a hard one on net, let the next group come out from the offensive zone face-off, and kind of saw it trickle in and excited. Yeah.
You didn't get a chance to see Texas in the regular season. What did you expect out of them coming into tonight, and how difficult is it to kind of get used to a new team they haven't played yet?
We were joking. It's the American League's unique with our lack of travel, right? Just playing the same teams over and over. So it's nice to see a new jersey over there. It's nice to see new competitors, and we just focus on what we can control. Obviously, like I keep repeating, there's only so many teams left, and they're all going to be good. So if we focus on what we can control, and we like to think that when we're at our best, we can do some damage. So it's nice to play against them. We're excited to play one more time at home and then go on the road there. I've never been to Austin, so but like I said, just stay in the present and see what happens.
The Abbotsford crowd tonight chanted Artie quite a bit tonight, but none more louder probably than when he got pushed into the net. Do you like seeing your goalie get up and kind of rough them back?
I like when he makes saves. I like when he's the provincial hero that he is. He's great in clutch moments, and it's probably our job to keep guys off the top of him. It's so if that's what he's feeling in the moment, I'm not going to get on him for showing a little emotion, but he makes the big saves when it matters, and we'll protect him.
Christian, what's that locker room like between this third period and overtime? Is it tense or is it kind of loose in there?
A little bit of both. You know that one moment's going to decide who wins the game, but you just get some fuel in you, try and rehydrate, try and prepare. And I was laughing. Shingo grabbed all 4 of my shirts to rewash them for the next coming overtime. I said, "Are we going 4 overtimes today? We'll just need 1." So it's you just stay in the moment and try and focus on each shift. And like I said, it's going to be a big moment. You just never know what's going to come, so you got to stay ready.
And this is a young team. Your defense partner tonight is part of that young group in Mancini. So what has it been that's made you two click well during the playoffs so far?
Well, he's a great athlete. He's a great skater. He's super strong, not afraid to take some risks. And I find that when we move pucks and just stay simple, the rest of things kind of come for us naturally. So if we just stay in that simple mindset, the things that that might pop off the page for him usually just tend to happen naturally versus going out there and trying to do it. So he's obviously a big prospect for a reason, and my job as an older guy is just to try and make his job easier. And
have you been able to give him any advice? You've been in the AHL for a little bit longer than he has, like just kind of adapting to the moment.
No, I just let him do his thing. He knows what he's doing. There's a lot more pressure when you play in the NHL, so he knows what he's doing. He's a great player, and I just try and be a good defensive partner for him. I think he knows what he's doing.
Where does this goal rank in your career? You've had a pretty long and memorable career. Like, how big does this one rank for you?
I mean, in terms of how important it was, yeah, probably number 1. This is the furthest I've played in since we won the national championship in college. So, just in terms of importance and big moment, it's probably number 1. And in terms of how nice it was, throw it in the top 50.
Thanks, guys.